Hey, yes, I can hear you. All right, chat. Can you please tell us if you can hear us? All right, all right, chat. Please tell Ro if you can hear him. Say, yeah, say what's up to John D Prime, Glendale. What's up? The usuals.
Check, check. Should be here. Mike check. D Prime, John,
Ayan.
Doc G. All right. Sige, looks good. Looks good. All right.
Yeah, audio's all good now. Yeah. All right.
Yo.
All
Muulan
right.
na.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, here. Where are you?
I'm in Laguna.
It
Hasn't
should
rained
come
yet.
soon. Come. Lakas ng ulan dito. It's a thunderstorm and everything.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, still hasn't rained here. Ayan. Glendale also says the audio is good. So what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Julian, who's not AI anymore? What's up? What's up, man?
Julian. Ganda
Yeah.
na ng
Hey,
mundo
talk.
na chinap kita.
Oh yeah, Doc G, thank you for that. For those who doesn't know, Naga City is now a highly urbanized city.
Oh.
I mean, I thought we already was, honestly.
Congrats, my
But
naga.
but yeah, I mean, it is an achievement. And we have this. I don't know if I will call this a rivalry, but some people are making it out to be with the Gaspi City. So whoever it is that's making it a big deal can suck it.
Baka yung
Yeah,
mga taga Legazpi. For sure yung mga taga...
I'm not.
Di ba yung mga taga
I'm not
Legazpi
even.
DDS sila?
I don't know. I mean, my family isn't so, and yeah, but there's a part of the internet that's making that into some sort of a rivalry or a big deal. So yeah, for those percentage of people who's making it as a big deal, ayun, sige, saksak nyo sa mukha nyo, right?
Galit si Emil eh.
No. It's just a small part of the internet that I'm annoyed at. Like we're all Bicolanos here. We should get along. There's no need for this freaking, you know, we're better. The tip for that.
Tit for tat.
Yeah. Sorry for that. Yeah, Julian in the comments said that he is yung OJT niya is a major television network. So congrats, Julian.
You can say it. It's ABS-CBN. It's just work. We're not
All right,
promoting
okay.
ABS-CBN here.
All right. Yeah, so pag may mga nakita kang artista, picture ka, joke lang.
Why not? I mean, intern naman siya eh. That's what happens with
Yeah.
interns.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost time.
All right.
Please hit my music and yeet.
My name is Colin Cash Money Cannon.
What do we want to talk about?
Hey, this is the Cosmic Cactus, Paul London.
You're still just a kid.
Hello, WWE Universe in the Philippines. This is Charlotte.
Because mommy is always on top.
This is Lola Vice. I love you so much.
They love my Latina heat.
What's going on? This is Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed.
You are CM Punk.
We are pretty deadly. Yes, boy. Yes, boy.
To say his name.
Say his name and he appears.
Stan C, the voice of Philippine wrestling, University of the Philippines, Dynamite.
Romoran, the fancy daddy, University of the Philippines, Dynamite.
Chino Liao, Best Gout Machine, San Sebastian College Recoletos, College of St. Benilde, De La Salle University, International Academy of Film and Television.
Emil Nate, small forward, the Ateneo de Naga University.
And you're listening.
You're listening.
And you're listening.
And you're listening to the Wrestling Podcast.
And you're listening to the Wrestling Podcast.
To the Wrestling Podcast.
The Wrestling Podcast.
Hola, Wrestling Podcast.
The Wrestling Podcast.
You're listening to the Wrestling Podcast. Yeah.
You are now watching and listening to the longest running weekly episodic Filipino Wrestling Podcast. This is the Wrestling Podcast, joining you on a rainy and thundering Thursday night. It's Ro, Moran, and Emil Nate. How are you, Emil?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm well rested. Things are normal. Yeah, just the usual for me.
All right, that's good to hear. And glad to hear that you're safe here in in Laguna. All right, yes. How was everyone tonight? I hope that you're all safe and dry and didn't get stuck in traffic or anything. It started raining, so you know what that means. It means it's about to get more traffic. Carmageddon is upon us, and it's gonna get worse. So let's hope that your city has flood controls.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into everything, guys, please don't forget, if you're watching and listening to us for the first time, please hit subscribe on YouTube. Like nyo kami, give us a thumbs up. Comment na rin, give us 5-star ratings on Spotify. Follow us everywhere that you can follow us. And we really do need your support, guys. We really need your support. Emil, Nate, please tell the people how they can support the podcast, whether they're sponsoring a segment or whatever they have, and via Patreon and Gank.
All right, so you can support the podcast in many ways. First is through sponsorship. So if you want to sponsor an episode, sponsor a segment, shill your product through us, or whatever it is na we could do, right? So madali kami kausap. So you can reach out through our email. It's the Wrestling Podcast at gmail.com.
Oh, it's hello.wrestlingpodcast.
Hello. What did I say? Wrestling.
Yeah,
that's my bad. Yeah. My bad, because it's a long ass email. Sorry, bro. But yeah, it's hello.
The one email it's just useful for our purposes.
I am. So also you can support the podcast through our Patreon and Gank. So it's always it's a fun little way to support the podcast. Only $5 a month. Kahit 1 month lang, no. It's we're gonna appreciate it so much. So you'll get the Discord server, which is always fun. So it's a little community we have built over the last couple of years. Made some friendships over there, and also you'll get access to the interviews that we do. Especially tomorrow, right? We're gonna do one tomorrow. Yeah,
tomorrow.
So
tomorrow, we will announce yet again for those who didn't hear us the first time on Tuesday. I'm not gonna announce this on social media until we get it up. So tomorrow morning, we will be interviewing none other than the current GHC heavyweight champion, Shane Hayes of TMDK and White Raven Squad, and formerly of Retribution.
Yep. Slapjack, for those who are WWE fans out there. So
so you'll get that interview on Monday morning once we record it by tomorrow morning. And syempre,
Yeah.
on Monday morning, we'll have the Monday live stream as well.
Yeah, but if you're part of our Patreon program, you can be there tomorrow as we do it. So our patrons will have first dibs access to that. And again, it's a good little way to support the podcast. The links are patreon.com/wrestling podcast and ganknow.com/wrestling 2x pod.
Yeah, thank you, Emil, for shilling our stuff. All right, let's get to some wrestling talk. We might as well get started. First things first, outside the ring, NJPW has new owners. So Bushiroad, the parent company, Bushiroad is a trading card game company. So they're a gaming company that not only is the parent company of NJPW, but they produce card games, they produce gacha games, and they produce a trading card game. I can't remember which. But the president, Takaaki Kidani, was here in the Philippines last year. Nagpakita siya sa hobby stadium biglaan. So,
Whoa.
yeah. But it was there for trading card business, not for wrestling business. So, interesting stuff. So they sold their majority controlling shares of New Japan Pro Wrestling to TV Asahi and Cyber Agent, which is a parent company of Cyber Fight. So what that means is TV Asahi is the broadcast company of NJPW. So it's like if the PBA was sold to TV5. Diba? So that's the analogy here. And also and Vanguard, thank you, John. Bushiroad Card Fight produces Card Fight Vanguard. So, and then I believe the other half of the controlling shares goes to Cyber Fight, Cyber Agent. So Cyber Fight is the controlling company, the parent company of Noah, DDT, and TJPW. So we don't know what that really means just yet. So because of the whole thing, NJPW was forced to put out an announcement saying that it's business as usual for them. So we don't know. Cyberfight also is the parent company of Abema, which is the streaming service in Japan, and they carry WWE in Japan. But I was told that the deal that WWE has with Abema, which was a thing that was that they got into in 2024, the end of 2024, it will expire this year. So if NJPW and WWE will be under the same company in Japan, it will only be until the second half of this year, by which time WWE will be carried by Netflix Japan.
Oh, Netflix, yeah.
So I don't know what we can comment on about this really, kasi wala pang outward implications just yet. So Stardom will be with Bushiroad still. I guess if they're remaining in wrestling, it will be through Stardom and not NJPW. So I guess the only thing that we can note really is that NJPW wrestlers have gone on exodus complaining about upper management. So I don't know. It's entirely possible that this move was to mitigate all of those, to stop the bleeding, if you will, of NJPW talent leaving the company.
Definitely, there's something. Hindi naman said there was a need for change, but I could definitely feel something that might happen because of the exodus nila. Kasi sobrang biglaan din nung mga talents na umalis, di ba? Like Naito, Evil, Takahashi. So, and they are like the top stars, so that's kind of a bad sign, di ba? But I mean, it's also signals an end of an era.
Yeah.
Kasi, di ba, when Bushiroad acquired New Japan, that's when they really had this resurgence in the last decade, di ba? The early 2010s to the early 2020s was, you could say, the golden era of New Japan Pro Wrestling. It was under Bushiroad. So now that Bushiroad doesn't own NJPW anymore, I could see things changing. Syempre, new ownership din yan. We also saw that with WWE, di ba? With how things changed after new ownership came. So they can say that they can say as much as they can. They can say as much as, business as usual lang tayo, but with new ownership, you can definitely expect some things to be changed. Just not sure on what capacity or what changes are we gonna see.
Yeah, I think the most immediate change might be the phasing out of NJPW World. Because
Oh.
Cyberfight has its own streaming service, which is Wrestle
Mm.
Universe. So you can watch DDT, Noah, TJPW, Marigold, and other smaller companies in Japan on Wrestle Universe. But NJPW World is okay. I don't know how it's doing viewer wise, but it is a pretty decent streaming platform. Because if you ever tried it, you can go watch a big event by match, so it's easy
Oh
to
yeah.
segment between. You can shuffle between the matches you want to watch in in every recent pay per view or recent big event. So yun, but you can do that then na rin on Wrestle Universe. So I think to just fold the costs in, they're probably just gonna migrate NJPW to Wrestle Universe, which I'm not really opposed to actually. It would be good.
Is Wrestle Universe also available on Google TV?
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
Yeah, I
that's
remember
cool.
watching it on my TV a couple of
All
years
right,
ago.
all right, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We don't know much yet. We don't know how it's gonna affect the overall NJPW product just yet. So we'll find out. I think we all know the same as each other. So
Yeah.
bahala na. All right, so let's go to AEW. Dynamite. Kevin Knight explains himself by he explains his heel turn. He says that people have been telling him to not waste time, to go for it, and he finally locks it in by attacking his tag team partner, or now his former tag team partner, Mike Bailey. So, what did you think of this whole segment?
I mean, this was the next logical step, diba? Like we were talking on Monday na how weird it was that the heel turn did not come in at the expense of Mike Bailey. So now it is complete, diba? Yeah, ito na yan. They cemented the heel turn. People are already booing Kevin Knight. So I guess they succeeded here in making him at least hateable as of the moment. There's like you said no Monday, you're still gonna have to work work so much to make this heel turn work, but as of right now, they're doing the right steps, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't like his promo. Like, hit up stomach promo. Like, it's I understand why then some people don't talk well. It actually kind of reminds me of Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin has a
Mm.
hard time talking. Like, if you ever listen to a promo of his or an interview of his, hit up stomach said that. And I feel like Kevin Knight is kind of the same way. They're both athletic. They're both high flyers, and um, they kind of have to get through. They need a lot of help to talk. So, di naman malala yung kay Kevin Knight. Like, he can get through things. Like, you can tell that he's still working on it.
Yeah.
Like, he's getting reps in with every heel promo that he does. When he did that with MJF, and now with this whole heel turn, it's gonna be a tough time for him. Like, he is gonna really need to step up to prove why they gave him this opportunity at singles fame, diba? Like, yeah, you can work, but it's gonna be tough carrying a feud on your own without Mike Bailey with you, or you know without Darby Allen with you. So, well, good luck na lang to him. Like, I don't believe that he's gonna fail. I'm just saying that it's gonna be a tough time for him to really get through this. You know what I
Well,
mean?
he has time. I mean, he just
Sure,
turned
I
heel,
guess. But
and this is his.
this is a tough position. It's a big spot for him. So
Okay.
the next few weeks and the next few months are going to be crucial as to whether or not he's going to stay a top single star.
So this is basically his test, though, if he can swim with the sharks.
Yeah.
And so good luck to Kevin Knight. I'm rooting for him because I do like Kevin Knight.
Yeah. Yeah. So good luck na lang talaga sa kanya kasi he really will need to we really will need to push his push past his limits and push past his shortcomings, if you will.
Yep.
All right, next up, Mark Briscoe and Roosh are the next in line for MJF's World Championship. So we're still going to push the younger, because they're not young, the less decorated talent, the non-main eventers of AEW. So what do you think of this?
The Mark Briscoe inclusion to this, it makes sense because they were just feuding a few months ago, and Mark Briscoe did get the upper hand at the end of that feud. So it makes sense. He said it in his promo. Like the last time they were in the ring together, Mark Briscoe got the win over him. So parang he's shooting his shot that I think he deserves. With Roosh naman, it's been a while since I saw Roosh. So maybe this is just one of those villain of the week type of challenge to MJF, since they're gonna have a match next week. But who knows? This could also turn into a big feud if they would give Roosh a chance here.
Yeah, I think they're going through they're going through people trying to figure out who they can push and all of that. Oh, I'm not against it. But it will be like a bit of a down period, like a rebuilding phase, if you will, because they're not putting out a big name feud. So go to for Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door is the next show, by the way. And Zach has confirmed that he will be there.
Oh yeah,
Scoop, wrestling podcast scoop. Nate Meltzer, he told Emil.
Yeah. He told us right there.
He told Emil that he will be at AEW Forbidden Door. Alam na.
Oh yeah, he confirmed it to us. So yeah,
you heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Joke lang. Makapagalitan tayo ni Zach. Hindi na niya sabihin yung mga sikreto sa atin. All right. Next up, the War Dogs have staked their claim at the Men's World Tag Team Championship. They interrupted the return of the 5-second pose.
Yeah, why?
After 25 years. It's for the heel heat, brother.
I was so excited.
I was excited for it too.
Yeah. When Cole, literally, nagdala siya ng mga disposable cameras. Yeah. And the funny part was he was explaining to the audience, and even Excalibur was explaining to the audience what a how could you trigger flash photography? Like, are we this advanced now?
Yeah, dude.
People don't know.
No, the thing is, it's not the flash part that's hard to understand. It's the film part. So, ang problema is, when you take a picture with film cameras, halos wala ka na rin pagde-developan. Unless you know someone. Yeah. unless your nearest Kinko's still has a film developing facility, diba? Like a dark room.
Oh, no.
Like, the only dark room I know of is in UP Diliman right now.
Well, mahirap na nga palang ma-develop, you know. But still, it was so funny. I wish they would have done that, but of course they had to do it for the heel hit. And yeah, I mean, medyo na-deflate din yung momentum ng War Dogs ever since Gabe Kidd got injured. So I guess this is their way to at least jump back, into the scene, jump back into the tag team division now that dalawa na ulit sila. So and let's see what will happen here. I'm just happy na nag-move on na sila with the FTR feud kasi that has been going on for a while.
Yeah, it's good na rin. Like it's great that they are moving on and and opening a brand new chapter then. So kudos to everyone involved, getting right on the ball. I think they're like not wasting time because they could be retiring anytime soon.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I really like that they are. I hope that they chose the dogs about. Like I hope that this was their choice to elevate a set of younger talent, a team of younger talent.
Yep.
Right, we have Raw and NXT to talk about, and we have to predict both Clash in Italy and Noche de los Grandes. So before we get into that, let's take a quick Emil Nate dance break. It's we need to catch our breaths. right, we're back and it's time to talk WWE. So first off, I want to talk NXT. So Naraku has
Oh yeah.
introduced an interesting wrinkle in his quest for the NXT Men's Championship held by Tony D'Angelo. So he understands na hindi siya yung susunod in line. He's not the number one contender for the match, for the championship. So he wants to make sure that na si Tony D yung champion na kakalabanin niya and not Cam Hendricks from Evolve. So he's going out of his way to protect Tony D from attacks from Cam Hendricks, Mason Rook. So this is really an interesting thing. I've never seen a trope like this before in Western media. So the only place I've seen this in is a Japanese video game, technically Japanese video game. So what do you think of this this route that they're taking when it comes to Naraku versus Tony D'Angelo?
Pagkakabasa ko dito sa storyline na to is Naraku feels like Tony D'Angelo is the weakest link or a weak champion. That's why when it's his time, he wants to face him instead of Cam Hendricks, who's obviously bigger than him, and Mason Rook, who's been a monster ever since he stepped foot in NXT. So para sa kanya, mas madali yung path niya to becoming a champion if the champion he's gonna face is Tony D'Angelo. So maybe other people have some other interpretations with the story,
Yeah.
but that's
it's not that. It's not Doc G, what Doc G said. He's not being selfless. He chose
No, it's not. Yeah.
He chose Tony D to be to be his dance partner. Parang Joker and Batman yung ganap. So he wants Tony D because he wants to face Tony D. He doesn't want to face anyone else. If anything, he knows that if it were like Cam Hendricks or Mason Rook, mas weak link sila. He believes that Tony D is the best prey for him to defeat. So that's my take on it. And it's a really, really good writing then. Really, really good way to get through, to build up Tony D versus Naraku without having to sacrifice the matchup. Although it does kind of spoil the fact that Cam Hendricks is going to lose. For sure.
Yeah. Pero napaka-interesting din, no? Kasi usually when someone new debuts, they will step up to the champion right away. Yeah, I want you. But here in this one, parang yes, eventually I will get to you, but I will make sure that it's you who I'm gonna face, which is very, very different, I would say, from your usual debut, then faces the champion and lose trope that we have in wrestling these days. So if they're writing it to be this way, then kudos to the writing team. They are making me interested into Naraku.
It is very interesting. It's very interesting indeed. All right. Next, the show ended with Dark State being watched over by, being stalked rather by Saquon Sugar. So the show opened with Dark State cutting a promo, and the show ended with Dark State leaving. Dark State said na si Saquon pala yung weakest link nila, kasi the rest of them were NCAA athletes or whatever have you, and they are pedigree. They have the athletic varsity pedigree, whereas si Saquon Sugars was just an indie wrestler. Just an indie wrestler. What did you think of this this whole thing?
It's so funny because you guys are in wrestling. Oh. So if anything, Saquon has
no. What they're trying to say is, yes, they are in wrestling, pero they are better athletes than Saquon Sugars. Sugars.
Which is
and so... I know for a fact that a lot of people enter wrestling without the athletic background, the athletic ability.
So it's a naitahi nila from the group's conflict of Saquon trying to be the team player to this point. So I mean the promo was fine. I mean Dion is a great talker. That's why siya yung naging mouthpiece kumbaga ng Dark State. So now the question is, although to be fair, now that they're all natatunan lang sila, mas nagsashine sila as a group together. I don't know why. Maybe 4 is
They
just
haven't
too
even done
many.
anything yet. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but in the promo,
in the promo.
because in the promo, ano eh, basta for me, mas napansin ko na sila kasi tatlo na lang sila. I don't know, like, maybe just 4 is too many for a group, I guess. And
I think
that's why
I think the problem was that hindi dahil marami sila, but because they really didn't give him time to flesh out their characters.
No, exactly. Now they have done that. At least in a way to begin this feud.
Okay. All right. Good luck to them, and it will be interesting how Saquon decides to take them down one by one. Pero it does kind of prove yung prediction ko or my analysis that they see a lot in Saquon. They see a lot of promise in him as the indie wrestler. so they broke him away to push him, and it will be interesting to see how he prevails over the rest of the group as a babyface.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Raw. So Javon Evans is teasing a heel turn after losing to Penta in their Intercontinental Championship match. By the way, really good match. Parang
that was good.
Yung,
that was
yung basa ko sa kanya is like they saw how well AEW Double or Nothing was received, so they decided to do an AEW style match. You know, and everyone loved it because it was wrestling. Like, it was really good wrestling.
Yeah.
And it so happens that they are, after all, still former AEW talent, even though Javon was only an AEW enhancement talent. Pero syempre, Penta remembered who he was and where he came from. Diba? So, what did you think of Javon teasing his heel turn? I mean, he already started teasing it, so it stands to reason that he will see it through and he will turn heel eventually. Is this something that we need from him? Like, had the face Javon Evans really run its course already?
Hindi naman. I think people still love face Javon Evans, but if they're gonna make him a main event player, he has to go through something like this. Medyo parallels nga sila in a way with what's happening with Kevin Knight. Eh. Again, I don't want to compare, but there's some similarities in there. Like, now, kasi yung character ni Japan ngayon is like, he's, pretty happy all the time. Wala pa siyang struggle. So, despite him losing matches, parang, wala lang sa kanya. Move on siya sa next match. But this one personally affected him. So, now we can finally see some character. He didn't go through this in NXT at all. He was there for like
Ethan Page.
Yeah, but it still wasn't like turning to the dark side type of thing, but this is this means to me that they're serious about Javon. They're investing time to hash out his character.
Do you think he's
which I'm
turning
really
heel?
happy.
Given that explanation, do you think he's turning heel, or do you think he's just going through like a conflict of personality, of conflict of ethics?
The latter. I think he's not gonna turn heel. Like, they love him too much for him to turn heel, and with his style, I just can't see it.
Well,
I just can't.
No, sana tama ka, because I do believe, I do agree that Javon is very likable, and I feel like turning him heel just to make him serious and to make you take him more seriously is a bad move. Like, okay, have him act out a little bit because he lost, pero don't make him heel, please, because I kind of enjoy him as he is. Like, diba? Bulol be damned. I just like I like how happy he is. I like how positively young he is. Diba? You know what I mean? Pause.
Yeah. Maybe they're just writing him to have this mid-20s crisis. Like, I'm here.
I just really hope that it doesn't end up being an honest to God heel turn. Diba?
I think hindi naman. Yeah.
Sana. Anyway, Logan Paul has been injured from Saturday night's main event, so it's legit. He tore his tricep, and now the Vision is cursed. Like, all of them, literally all of them, Austin Theory na lang and Paul Heyman na lang hindi pa na-injure. So,
kaya ano,
sorry.
kaya
Wait,
go.
before you know, let me just explain. So now, they're freebirding the tag team championship, the World Tag Team Championship, and now the champions are Austin Theory and Braun Breaker. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, kaya nga nakakatawa. If you watch the episode, there was the arc with Seth Rollins and the Prophets. Nakatawa ako kasi, dude, dalawa na lang sila. What do you need? Bakit kailangan nyo pa magtulong-tulong to take down the division? Like, there's only two of them. Seth, you could probably do it by yourself at this point. Yeah, so I think it's written before Logan Paul got injured, but it kind of makes the whole thing a little bit funny to me. Yeah, so maybe the vision is cursed, di ba? Going all the way back to last year, hindi sila makompleto eh. Di ba? Seth got injured, and then Bronson Reed got injured, then Braun got injured. It got so bad that they had to add in Austin Theory and Logan Paul to the group just to...
Si Maxine Dupree na.
Sabi daw, Maxine Dupree daw eh. So, man, I think it's, you know what, at this point, it's time to end the group. Like, they tried.
Ba't sasali pa si Maxine Dupree?
They tried. I mean, Heyman doesn't have to be on TV every week. I'm okay with, like, he's a great presence, but I don't have to see him every week. Just have Breaker let loose as singles guy at this point. Kasi siya lang din naman yung may biggest potential here in the group eh. And that's the reason why Division was created, was to make Breaker a star, which I think they have achieved now at this point.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It sucks. It just sucks. Anyway, the more important thing is, Rowan's right. Maybe Grayson Waller can join. He's not doing anything. You might as well get him to join. Hi.
Where is he?
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
Wala. And he's also been left homeless after the New Day left.
Oh. Man.
So, yeah. The more interesting thing in the tag team division, the Street Profits and the Seth Rollins thing, is a lot more interesting now. And it's funny because they had to work backwards. And in my opinion, they had to work backwards. So they first showed the Street Profits backing up Seth Rollins against the division. And then they go out and say, di ka namin friend, we just want the tag team championship. Diba? And now, they're working backwards, and they're really showing their work here, and giving Seth Rollins and the Street Profits giving the Street Profits a reason to trust Seth. And that kind of character development is interesting to watch. So this is my kind of stuff, my kind of story. I don't know what you feel about it, Emil.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Yun nga lang, my problem lang with it is the vision is now so weak, like, it kind of looks funny that they have to team together just to take, just to team up against the vision. If it was the complete vision, then fine. But yun nga, hindi naman nila kasalanan yun, di ba? Like, it's just the way things, just the way things are. Now, another person is injured in the vision, they don't look as threatening as they could be for the baby faces to actually, have a coalition together. So, but I know where they're getting at. It's just funny at this point to me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay. The vision, fine. I'm just saying that I like them trying to show their work in showing how the Street Profits can trust Seth Rollins. So gusto ko yung particular part of the soap opera in this regard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Anything else from Raw you want to talk about?
Not much. I mean,
it
was a great episode.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah. Aside from the first match, which was really good. Yeah.
Okay. So, we have two PLEs one PLE and one special event to predict. So before we get to that, let's take another break and get to Emil or Rowan dancing.
I'm a true real man, feeling emotion. topic.
All right, we are back. We have two big events happening this weekend, both on Sunday Manila time. First is Clash in Italy. So okay, is this a better looking card than Backlash Tampa? What do you
Oh yeah,
think?
definitely. Kasi we have both world title matches in here, so it's definitely better. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
I mean, initially, before I looked up the card, I kind of I kind of had little interest to it, and then when I looked at the card, okay, this isn't bad of a card. Like it's
Okay.
for the first time in a while, we have the two world champions having a match. So not bad.
So yeah, let's get to it. First up, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh my god! Why
So-
do we need this, man? Why do we need this? Go ahead.
No, you tell me.
You see that?
Are you interested?
No, we already got the satisfying finish at WrestleMania. That was it. Like,
I actually don't know who is interested in this. Like, if you're a Brock Lesnar fan, I guess. Like, if you don't know any better, you would like this. But I don't think anyone does. Because I think people didn't want him to retire, but I don't think they wanted him to continue the feud with Obafemi. Parang, okay, that is Oba. We already had that. Don't make him retire. Sure, whatever. Go do your thing if you like Brock Lesnar. But for everything else, we don't need this again. Obviously, it makes sense because Brock will want to get his win back, but nobody wants to see that. You know?
No, napaka-perfect na yung farewell ni Brock nung WrestleMania eh. Like, I would say, like, in front of a big crowd.
Obviously, it wasn't going to be the final farewell. It was a worked farewell. It was a worked shoot. Kaya he had every intention of going back on that. You know what I mean?
Okay, but
so who
obviously,
wins,
I'm
by the way?
rooting
Who
for
wins?
Oba.
Oba better win. Jesus.
Yeah. I don't want this to be a thing
Pero
where Oba wins.
I will not be surprised if Brock wins.
Tapos another
at
match.
SummerSlam, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my. And then probably there, since it's Minnesota. Diba?
Yeah.
That's gonna be the final Brock Lesnar match.
I guess.
In his former hometown. So
SummerSlam in Minnesota, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Okay. So the discourse around Sol Ruka is, syempre, it's getting bad because she is botching a few times. You all know what I feel about botches.
Yep.
You all know that, what they do out there, it's tough. But is this like their last chance to get what they paid for in Sol Ruka? Like, is this something that we need to see right now? Because I feel like, this has kind of been derailed by a lot of the discourse around Sol. What do you think?
So you're asking if this is some sort of a make or break performance here?
No, not even that day. I'm asking, do we need this now? Do we need to rush this now?
I think this is it, and Becky
do we need to get us
moves on
out
to
of
the
the
next
way?
challenger. Yeah. That's the latter. I feel like they have done enough for this feud to, I think, establish Soul as a character. But I just don't think she is championship material as of the moment. And I would rather I'd rather have Becky retain. But Soul would look good despite the loss. Kasi
we would hope that she looks good and doesn't botch
yun
anyway.
yung hope. Yun yung hope. Kasi the first couple of times wasn't looking good for her. Diba? So the Saturday night's main event match was too short. So they didn't really do anything there. So this is their chance.
Okay.
This is their chance to establish Soul here. But I think Becky retains the title nonetheless.
All right. Yeah. I think I know. What do you think about Becky still being champion? Parang, is this still hitting for you?
I mean, at this point, gatekeeper na siya ng Intercontinental
Yeah, but does she
Championship.
have to be the champion? You know?
Who else are you gonna put the belt on?
I don't know. I mean, Bayley would
everyone's
have been
busy with it.
champion.
Yeah, I would agree. I would actually agree with that, Bailey. But she's busy
With
competing
the
in
women's
tags.
championship. No, she's going after the women's championship now.
Okay, so it has yung Intercontinental Championship talaga for me. It has to be with someone who is a reliable workhorse, and I think Becky still fits that description. Like,
Right.
like I'm trying to think of names, but wala eh. Aside from Bailey, wala pa eh. They're gonna have to call some of these girls up to see if we can have someone who can be a credible IC champ.
Okay. All right. Speaking of women's championships, Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill, the rematch for the women's championship. Who wins? Does Jade get the championship back?
The WrestleMania match was really good, so I'm expecting some sort of the same magic between them.
Okay.
But whoever wins, man, that's a tough one, because Rhea can survive without a championship at this point. She's so over na kahit hindi siya champion. She's always gonna be in big storylines. And I feel like the storyline with her and Charlotte is much more interesting than what's happening with Rhea and Jade. So I don't know. You know what? I'll just have Rhea retain.
Yeah. I don't know. What else can she do? What else can Jade do? I think it's a matter of what else can both people do.
Yun nga eh. Diba? But I'm guessing they might be going towards Rhea versus Charlotte on SummerSlam. I just have a
guess.
feeling. Yeah.
Or Jade versus Charlotte. Pwede rin naman.
Oh, yun, ganun din eh. Yeah. Kasi
Sige, are you predicting Rhea?
Yeah, I'm predicting Rhea.
Sige, I'll predict Jade for the lulz.
Let's see.
Right.
Let's see what will happen.
Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the WWE Championship. Will Gunther win? I think he does. In Europe.
He should.
He does. I think he does and he should.
He should.
All right, so we're
it was such be a bad look if Gunther loses here.
All right.
So, but I think it's interesting to see if Randy Orton comes back here.
Per Cody. Oh, I know. That's a good point. That's a good call.
Yeah, because they haven't done anything with that.
Oh,
diba?
Nga.
And diba, at the end of WrestleMania Night 1, Orton destroyed Cody Rhodes. So for sure, babalikan nila yun, diba? So does Orton come back and continue the feud? You know, but as far as being a champion goes, I think yeah, put the title on Gunther here.
Yeah, he needs it now. Like, people have been clowning him for too long. He needs a championship again. All right. Yeah. Last, for the main event, Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. Tribal Combat. World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, does Jacob Fatu have a chance?
Wait, so, on Raw, did they explain by the stipulation na
Tribal Combat.
Tribal Combat lang. So, hindi yung if Roman wins, Jacob is gonna serve Roman, ganun, wala na pa.
I don't know. I am not sure. Parang
alright.
Parang wala naman ganun. They just went nose to nose, diba?
Okay. See. So, I mean, if Roman is not scheduled to appear on any programming in the next couple of months, why not give the ball to Jacob Fatu? Diba? If they're trying to make him a big star, diba, then why not?
Yeah, I agree. I kind of want to see Jacob win then. It depends then on what Roman is gonna do in June when it's time for Saudi. Diba? All right. Yeah. So we're predicting Jacob for that. Let's go to AAA.
But by the way,
sorry, yeah.
For those who don't know, Clash is gonna be on Monday morning at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh boy, Monday nga pala.
Yeah, and SmackDown is gonna be on Saturday, also same time din ata.
Yeah, I know. And that one I know because Stan is
nasa Italy
Stan is working at 2 a.m. It's gonna be
Yeah.
2 a.m. local time.
Ayun,
So, good
yeah.
luck na lang sa atin lahat. And, is SmackDown gonna be a type of episode you want to stay up for? I don't
Well,
think so.
I'm gonna be forced to
I
because
mean,
I'm gonna be
you're
working.
gonna be working, yeah.
Yeah, I can just like have it on the background while working. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Noche de los Grandes, Night 1. Okay, Laredo Kid versus Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix for the World Cruiserweight Championship. I think Laredo Kid retains because he is still going through his heel turn.
Kasi nakadalawang tries na si Ray Phoenix eh.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see him win this time.
Okay. Kawawa naman si Phoenix eh.
Yeah. I mean, that's a story beat, diba? Like, Laredo Kid is parang pinapamukha niya kay Ray Phoenix na yung kapatid mo ay si champion, ikaw wala. So that's the
yeah,
premise
that's a
of the
good call.
story.
That's a good call.
Yeah, that's the back. That's why they're feuding. Kasi inano ni Laredo Kid si Ray Phoenix eh. So I think Ray wins it this time.
He better. Why not? All right. More main roster action. The War Raiders are challenging Psycho Circus. Pagano and Psycho Clown are defending the World Tag Team Championship. Okay, so they have this little sub story about I believe Pagano attacking their other stablemate. I forgot his name. The fat one, the fat clown. So Psycho Clown is suspecting Pagano of attacking their stablemate. So with that distraction happening, I feel like the War Raiders are going to win the championship.
Yeah, yun din yung that's also my prediction. Kasi the War Raiders is just destroying everybody right now. In every segment that they're on. So and yun nga, di ba? Like Pagano and Psycho Clown, they're having their like problems right now. So I think the War Raiders being the World Tag Team Champions isn't that bad. So I'm gonna go with the War Raiders.
It gives them something to do and stops them from getting released.
Oh yeah.
All right, next up, Latin American Championship. El Io del Dr. Wagner Jr. going up against El Io del Vikingo. So Vikingo has come down to this level. I think they give it to Vikingo. Say he lost. He lost the Mega Championship, so you might as well.
And his heel run right now is so entertaining. Kasi iba silang dalawa ni Dorian Roldan, di ba? They have these segments and I didn't know Vikingo can be this despicable. Di ba? Like before all I could see is the he's the flippy guy. From Mexico. But now I think with this recent heel run, he gets to have a little character. And we're probably gonna see Vikingo face mini Vikingo at some point. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see that match. But with this one, I also think Vikingo's gonna win.
All right. Next up, the main event, Lucha de Apuestas. The reason for the name, the reason for the event. The two El Grande Americanos. Who is going to lose his mask? I think we all know at this point. Chad Gable is going to lose his mask. I don't think we need to explain why we call for this. I think everyone knows din naman.
Yeah. I also agree. Nah, it's gonna be the OG that's gonna lose his mask, aka Chad Gable. Kasi like it was meant for him. This story was meant for him to be unmasked anyway. When he became El Grande Americano, the end game of the gimmick was always for him to be unmasked.
Right.
So it's now happening. And with this gimmick, they created another star in El Grande Americano 2, who's now probably going to be El Grande Americano moving forward kasi siya na lang yung magiging masked wrestler. So, again, I am saying this is the feud of the year so far.
Yeah,
for me.
Absolutely.
Because they turned something that was meant for comedy and turned it into a main event shit. Diba? So, Ngayon pa lang, congrats to both of them. I'm sure that match is gonna be
a banger.
A banger, and the crowd is gonna be super hot for that.
Isn't
for
it
sure.
crazy that a triple big event is gonna be headlined by two main roster guys who aren't Mexican?
Yun. But
it works, yes, but
yeah,
I guess this was what everyone was afraid of when AAA was bought by WWE. But it works. They made it work.
Yeah,
so,
no one cares about that.
Mark
like,
Calloway,
people just
Book of the
love.
Year.
Because it's the story kasi. The story just worked. Parang
and they made it work, not just work.
They made it work.
Yeah.
Like both the US and the Mexican audience were able to get the story. Sure. You know? So and I also like how in the US side they kind of tweaked it a little bit after I think we complained about how bakit si El Grande Americano dos heels sa Raw, but in Mexico we so beloved. I think they also tweaked that a little bit in the last few weeks, and now it's like full on. Okay, this is the guy that we're backing, si El Grande Americano too, you know. And again, this is gonna be the match I'm excited for the most this weekend.
All right. That's it for I'm gonna be super excited for that. Gonna be watching that live. All right, that's it for our predictions for Noche de los Grandes Night 1 and Champion Clash in Italy. If you want to talk to us more about it, go hit us up on social media at Wrestling2XPod on Twitter, Blue Sky, and TikTok at Wrestling Podcast on Threads, Instagram, and Facebook. For myself, it's at Shang.Daddy on Threads, TikTok, Instagram, and at Rosewar on Blue Sky and Twitter. For Emil, it's at EML_Meister. And for the rest of us, at _Stancy, at Chino Supersize, at Monday Night Rowan. You got any plugs, Emil?
Wala.
Okay.
I don't have anything going on as of the moment.
Sure. Ako naman, siguro just go buy tickets to Master Wars, the Wu, happening on June 14. Marika Kobashi, Fugo Yumeji coming over, as well as the Austrians from World Underground Wrestling Austria. Go check that out. It's gonna be at Brawl Pit, Bulusan. It's gonna be a fun time, guys. Go check it out.
Parang ano, diba? Standing room only.
I believe there will be seated. There will be seated seats.
Okay.
I don't know lang what standing room will cost. I can't remember. Just go to dexcon.helixpay.ph. Thanks to Babyface producer Jasper for always making us sound great. And thank you to you as well, the listener, for listening and watching us and choosing us to provide you your weekly dose of wrestling talk. So maraming salamat. And we'll see you on Monday for the release of our interview with Shane Haste and Monday night live stream as well. If we get there, kung hindi ako madali ng traffic from the rain and all of that. Yeah. If not, we'll see you on Thursday or Tuesday audio only release. So until then, please stay safe, stay dry. It's raining hard. Stay hydrated, stay cool. Don't be a dick. Wrestling Podcast out. Later.